My first live. Bit nervous. Hi people. Hey. Hi. Hello, I'm Clarissa. It's my first live. Bit nervous. I'm going to be doing some tarot. So if you like tarot, you're in the right place. So I first think I should introduce myself and see how it goes. I'll be trying to do some lives from now on, see what happens. But my name's Clarissa. I'm a spiritual wellness and beauty guru. I talk about esoteric things, spiritual things, tarot. I think about all different topics that are, you know, in between the lines of life. So I don't talk about commercial things. I talk about the things that lie underneath, essentially our emotions, where our emotions might lie and why we feel certain things. So I look at things from a quite an esoteric point of view, and maybe it might be a little bit out there, but why not? We've all got to believe in something, and for me, I just find it really fun. I find it curious. That I like to look at things in a different perspective. So I think for my first live, just to introduce myself, I think I'm going to do some tarot cards. So I'm going to go through all the signs and just spend about 10 minutes on each, just seeing what the energies are available, and see what's in it for us. So I do also have a shop where you can check out some products, and those products in the shops, they are designed by me, and they are inspired by you, so by zodiac signs, by just designing life. I love designing, so I've put that on there. So also, as well as I'm trying to get to know this platform, if there's anything that you would like to speak about that you think I can help you with, metaphysics, spirituality, esoteric, all kinds of things, meditation, affirmations. I would like to do like a sacred womb meditation one day for feminine healing. So all kinds of things. So just a little bit about myself. So I try not to speak about myself too much, but I'm a qualified psychological astrologer. I did my formal astrology education at MISPA Internet School of Mercury Internet School of Psychological Astrology. It was a 2-year diploma. So from that we studied astrology, and so I'll be doing things like that as well: birth chart readings, tarot readings, spiritual conversations, esoteric conversations, looking at different principles, looking at different beliefs, why we believe in certain things, and, you know, probably stirring up the waters a little bit, but that's what it's all about. So I've been an astrologer for about 5 years now, and it's always been a bit I'm not sure whether I should put this out, because, you know, there's it can be seen as a bit, oh, what is this, or why does she think like this? But now with the COVID and everything that changed things, everybody's going into kind of their more spiritual self. So I just thought it's a good time to bring it out, let people know that they're not alone in their thoughts of spirituality. There's all different types of ways of thinking about spirituality, because I think, again, it's so fluid that there's no real rules over it. It's kind of very conceptual, but nevertheless, I still might give you some bit more. So anyway, hi, thanks for everyone that's joining. I really appreciate it. This is, I'm not even gonna lie, this is super scary to go live, to do this whole live thing. This is crazy, but this is the way things are going. Hi, how you doing? This is the way things are now. Like, we've all got to, you know, walk into this technological space, and you know, present ourselves. So I'm trying to present myself the best I can, just try and be genuine. And so, yeah, so this first live, I was going to do some tarot cards. So if that's something that you are interested in, then yes. But it won't be the same like that all the time. I don't plan to. How do you get a reading? Just listen out, honey. just listen out. What sign are you? So then I can tap into it as well. Won't be doing astrology readings on every single live, because I'm trying to go live like maybe 2-3 times a week. Some of it will be okay, nice, Aquarius, excellent. Some of it will be other things like just spiritual conversations, if you like, that type of thing. And especially definitely speaking about astrology, what kind of what's going to be happening, so a little bit of forecasting. So especially if you want to really get a deep analysis of yourself, then you can reach out. We can do birth chart readings, forecast readings, synastries, where you can find out what your relationship is with other people, all kinds of things. But today I'm going to keep it nice and light, just a little introduction. So it's going to be using the tarot, and I'm using the Egyptian tarot deck, which is my favorite deck, because I love a bit of Egyptian influence, kind of ancient Egypt, spiritualism. So we'll be doing that. What else was I going to say before I get into it, because I feel like I'm just rambling here. Yes, I have a shop also where it's everything's designed by me. And I'll be adding more products to that as go along. So things are inspired by the Zodiac signs, so you can get personalized Zodiac sign stuff like bags, and just starting out collections. So as things develop, I'll be just seeing what people like, and then design some things around that. And then I have got in mind like some t-shirt dresses and things like that with some symbols and things. And then I've designed one outfit which has got the Eye of Horus on it, and that's a gym set, so bra, top and leggings, and I think that's really nice. So I'm waiting for that to come in, and then I'll show it off. Anyway, thank you so much again for joining. I'm Clarissa, beauty, wellness and spiritual guru. I'm going to start the cards. So I'm going to start with Aries. Just going to give it a shuffle. Aries. First card, Aries, the Lovers. The Lovers is, in this deck, is about making a choice. So there could be some options here for you. There could be this feeling of something has to take precedent over something else. So you could be feeling like there's, you've got to make a decision about something. It doesn't necessarily have to mean a love relationship. It can mean something that is about your passion, something that really is about your commitment at the moment, something that you've got to be committed to, and like an energetic state that you've got to move things out of the way. There's certain things that you've got to move. So let's get another card to see what else let's say here. The Knight of Cups. So you could be dealing with a water sign person, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, and this could be the energy that they're emoting at the moment. This could be the energy that you're emoting at the moment, really kind of delving into your ethereal, emotional side, wanting to express yourself, wanting to express your creativity, your intuitiveness. But it does speak about having to make some decision based on the heart with the Knight of Cups here. But there's an uncertainty here with the Knight of Cups, because the Knight of Cups isn't exactly 100% sure about their feelings. There is a bit of consideration that needs to be made here. So again, I feel like there's some kind of choice, a choice of the heart. One is it's like a emotional feeling that you've got over this time at the moment, and you've got to make a choice. So let's get another card. This is quite fun. This is funner than I expected. Thank you again for being here. Okay. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. So this is about feeling secure with somebody. This is about what is your concept of security. Are you feeling grounded at the moment? Are you feeling like you've got to wrestle with a few things? Is it is one side based on emotion and one side based on security? Like maybe you're wanting to focus on building a foundation. You want to gain some monetary value, things like that. So maybe you're wanting to decide between the two types of energies. Is something holding you back here? Okay, let's get some clarification. Oh, okay, 2 cards came out. Okay, 4 of Cups and 6 of Cups. So yeah, I think some things that you're holding back. You're not letting all your emotions out about something at the moment. You're tending to hold back because I feel like for you, you're waiting on something. You're waiting on something that you know is coming for you. You're waiting on maybe the feeling to change. You could be feeling a bit shaky at the moment, a bit rocky, like you're feeling like there's not enough finances around, or there's not enough, you don't feel valued in a situation. So you're feeling like you've got to hold some things back and you've got to wait. You've got to wait for the feeling to change. Let's get another card for you. Yeah, oh yes, Hangman, Major Arcana for Pisces. So again, yes, this is definitely about changing your point of view. You could be dealing with a Pisces again, but again, it speaks about your emotional value. There's something that you want to change your mind about, or change the perspective about, or there might be the energy around you where you're wanting to gain some security and you're waiting for things to change. So yeah, let's get some angel cards for you as well. So I love these angel cards because they just have some spiritual guidance here. They just if you've got any questions, that type of thing, it kind of gives a nice answer. Let's give one more shuffle. Okay. Thank you again for being here. Oh, thank you. Again, this is my first live, so I'm nervous. Manifestation. Yes, Aries. So it is about manifestation again. For us to be able to gain the things that we want, we've got to, really just set into the vibration of the things that we want. Set into what is, it's almost like a reverse engineering. If you know where you want to be, you can see that vision for yourself in 5 years' time. It's almost like you have to, okay, what am I going to do each year to get to that point? Okay, so then what do I have to do each month to get to that point? So, okay, what do I have to do each week, each day? And this is the process of manifesting. Making sure you tap into that right vibration from the get-go, from the beginning. So then you can manifest the things that you want. Let's get another card here. Yeah, expect miracles. Yeah, I feel like this is what's happening with you at the moment, Aries. It's like you are expecting some certain things to change because you want higher for yourself. You want more for yourself, and why not? So it's almost as though you're allowed to have this vision, hope of things changing. You're allowed to set your energy in that way, to believe and you can have more, believe that you can have growth. Okay, and one more card for you, Aries, before we move on to Taurus. So let's see. Oh, inner child healing. Yeah. So inner child healing, I always kind of think about the inner child healing because it speaks about wounds. So if you're a person that every time you feel like a difficult situation has come about, it always reflects to something in your childhood. But what about, how does that child become wounded? How does that child attract negative situations? That means there is some sort of pattern there before the child's awareness, before our awareness is even there, but meaning that we have to go through difficult situations. We have to learn from young to be able to deal with situations, so that we can overcome them and see how they keep repeating themselves in the patterns when we're adults. But being able to know that, the inner child will have to go through a lot of things to get to the place where you're here now. To say thank you once in a while, to say, okay, yeah, it wasn't easy growing up. you know, things came into my life and such. But I'm grateful to the experiences that that child had, because essentially it's made you who you are. And now you're strong. All right, Aries, thank you so much. So we're going to move on to Taurus. This is fun. I'm having fun, just so you know. Having a lot of fun here. So thank you so much. I can't even tell you how nervous I was before I came on the call. I'd been putting this off for like a couple of days. I was like, why am I? It's only TikTok. Come on, stop it. Yeah. Yeah, then we just did Aries. So Aries, yours was this feeling of change, this contemplation that you're going through at the moment, because you want to create more security. You want to create more stability in your life. This is my first live, so should be nice. All right, Taurus, let's go. Taurus. First card, Taurus, the Wheel. This is a very karmic start to the reading. So the Wheel, you know, is showing that there is a process that you're going through. It's almost as though you understand that every step that you're taking is leading to something. So you're going through, you know, at the moment it's this awareness. I think you're just really in tune to the process of knowing where it's going. So I think you're being quite structured about certain things. You're not letting certain things affect you, certain energies. You're just keeping very focused on the motion of what you need to do. Let's get another card for you, Taurus. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, yeah. Taurus is all about your security, honey. It's all about where you want to take things. Of course, Taurus is about value. So value on the things that you're wanting to create. You wanted to build on something. Maybe this might be, especially with the Ace of Pentacles, it might be a new idea that you're having, new concepts of security. Maybe certain things have changed. You could be feeling like there's an opportunity coming your way because of the things that you've done. You know, the work that you've put in, and you feel something's coming towards you. So I think you're just keeping sharp, you know, about your ideas. You're keeping your energy focused because you're wanting to ensure that opportunities come. You don't want to mess anything up. Let's get another card for you. Yeah, the High Priestess. The High Priestess is indicating that you're going through a passageway, like spiritually, you've got some, you know, real spiritual awareness of what it means to get to the point where you are now, and so much more. It's almost like you're developing emotionally. Your intuitive space, you're gauging your environment based on your emotional intelligence. You're knowing what to do. I think this is really good for you. You've definitely, you've come a long way. You've like you know, you've done a lot to discard some irrelevant feelings that are not necessary for your life, and you're focusing on the newness, in your new concept of security, stability, wanting to create some finances, but you're using your emotional intelligence to understand the depth and to understand where it can take you, almost foresight as well. So as a High Priestess as well, it does mean, you know, there's a bit of shadow there where you've got to keep some things to yourself. Don't let everybody know about all the things that are going on in your life. Make sure that, again, you keep your energies focused on the things that you want to achieve. So let's get some clarification here from Taurus. The Chariot, yeah. There's a decision of the heart here, definitely. Major arcana for Cancer, so you could be dealing with Cancerian energy. You could be dealing with, you know, the concept of nurture. And because you've been able to nurture your goals, you've been able to nurture your point of view. You know, you've now got like you're leading with your heart. Your heart is, and I think this is where it's been very clear for you to make sure that what you're doing is so true to yourself. It's true to you because you've been tapping into the heart space, making sure that it is the things that you want to do is exactly your heart's desire. Okay, so let's get another card. Oh yes, Eight of Pentacles. So again, this is really about manifestation, clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. So yes, it definitely it's almost like you've had these ethereal spiritual ideas, and now you're bringing them into something tangible, things that you can create. It may be that you're there's something spiritually led that you're wanting to put into a type of business or a type of enterprise, something that you can make some money from, something that has a healing effect with this Eight of Pentacles here. So let's have a look at the High Priestess. Yeah, the Knave of Cups, which is like the Page of Cups. So again, this is really having to, almost like your emotional intelligence is developing more. There's something new about this. Maybe you're learning how to use your process of emotional intelligence to gain more insight into your future, to gain more almost like ethereal thinking, higher minded thinking here, learning from the past, learning about the things that really shook you up with the page here. All right, Taurus, let's get some angel cards. Thank you again for being here. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, let's get cards here. Signs and reminders. Yeah, this is definitely ethereal thinking. This is definitely I think Taurus, because I know a couple of Tauruses and they are like that, where it's really about again, the intuitive space, being able to maneuver through their environment, using their intuitive knowing which direction to go, making sure they're following their heart space, and just using that knowledge there. So ensuring that you're continuing to have that pattern. Composure. I don't know who else is more composed than Taurus. Taurus is very composed. I think it's as well making sure that you stay in that heart center, making sure that you, again, we was going back to not letting other exterior factors shake you up and be a distraction and take you away from the things that you want to do. Let's get another card here for you, Taurus. Yeah, guardian angel. Yes, definitely, because we're talking about the High Priestess, and High Priestess does have this connection to, the will, intention, creation. And the guardian angel, again, is part of the spirits that help us to create things that we want. It's knowing that we can and we're allowed to. It's, being unafraid to step into things that we want to step into, because, you're spiritually connected to, again, signs and reminders. You're gonna hear go this way, you're gonna hear this is right, it's gonna make you feel good. So this is wonderful, Taurus. Okay, Taurus, we're gonna move on to Gemini. Again, if you like the live, thank you very much, I really appreciate it. Thank you. As well, I think my shop's on there. If you want to have a look at the shop that I've done, I have designed lots of products around inspired by astrology and spirituality, because I just personally love it, and so you've got to let life inspire you, I suppose, haven't you? So yeah. So you can check that out, give me feedback, and also what other things you want to see in the shop as well, and also in the lives as well, like what other things that you'd like to see, because I'm going to be doing tarot readings as well as astrology chart readings. So we're going to be doing some forecasting, seeing what's happening in the world, next year, 6 months, all that type of thing. Maybe if you guys would like maybe some celebrity birth chart readings. Hope those things don't get me banned by TikTok, but we'll see. And then also some spiritual talk. So there's one I wanted to talk about the concept of pain, why we experience pain, the metaphysical reasons why we experience pain. But I digress. Gemini, let's see what's going on for you. Gemini, Two of Swords. Two of Swords, again, this is, maybe it's a recurring theme. There's a decision that you've got to make. This could be talking about options. This could be talking about two mindsets that are in your environment at the moment. Which direction do you take? But it's taken a lot of thought here. It could be to do with a situation, a relationship. When it's a Two of Swords, it's about duality. So it could be about your relationship with somebody else. It could be about projection, reflection, attraction, all of those things. Let's get another card here. Eight of Pentacles. So something that you wanted to work on, something that you wanted to build, something that you want to manifest. You know, your thoughts are here. Again, this could be a recurring theme. It's started to come out. Whereas there is decision about which path is being taken, having to focus on something because it's something that you want to manifest. Again, relating to finances, related to security, stability. The Six of Swords. So this is, again, it's almost as traveling away with your thoughts. It's when the Six of Swords comes out, it's as though you're allowing yourself to move into the future, but you don't forget the things that have happened. You don't forget the situations that have made you feel a certain way, think a certain way, be a certain way, act a certain way. But you're ready to change some certain things. So maybe you're wanting to change the environment. Maybe you wanted to change the way people project things onto you, keeping yourself out of certain situations. Again, for yourself, not wanting to project yourself in a certain way. So you're fully understood. You're seen differently. Let's get some clarification. Ace of Swords. This is very, very thought process. This talks about wanting to start something, wanting to start a new, you've got a new belief about things. Maybe you've got a new idea about things, new concepts. You want to change the way things feel. You want to put your ideas into a new pattern, which is always really, really good. The Knave of Cups. These cards are coming out again. The Knave of Cups is like the Page of Cups, where it talks about having to have some emotional growth, using your emotional intelligence. And maybe that's what you're wanting to work on, clarifying the Eight of Pentacles. Maybe you're wanting to work on manifesting certain emotions, maybe things that you haven't felt before, maybe a new feeling. And yeah, it's curious. Really good. Let's get another card here. The Knight of Wands. So yeah, this is something based on passion. This is something based on your attractiveness. You know, maybe there's a fire sign type of person, a fiery type of passion that's around you. Maybe things feel heated. I feel like hot with this card. maybe things are passionate. Something set your passion alive, and this is why you're wanting to change some certain things. So I love this for you, Gemini. Okay, Gemini, let's get some angel cards. Yes. So if you had a question in mind, if you had something that was playing on your mind for some reason and you was uncertain about what the outcome can be, the Yes is such an amazing card, because it just says go ahead. go ahead and believe in yourself, believe in the things that you want to do, believe in the direction that you want to take. Because the first card with you, Gemini, was the Two of Swords. So it was almost like there's maybe some indecisiveness, maybe there's some multiple choices that you've got to take in your mind. You're not sure which way to go, but the Yes card is saying go for it. Go for it. The Yes card is indicating that you just can allow, and sometimes it is that sometimes it is that just knowing that we can allow ourselves to just be. Let's get another card for you here. Take charge and action. Yeah. I think sometimes, because Gemini, it's not like you fluff around and don't sit on things. You do take action, but sometimes it can be which direction. Sometimes you want to go in all directions. So I feel like there's a need for you to just home in on what it is, maybe create some focus on exactly it is that you want and move into that action, move into taking charge of, that decision. Once you create a decision, follow through. Yeah, Cancer's next. All right, let's get another card for you, Gemini. Yeah, inner child healing. This came out, I think it was for Aries. I'm thinking Aries, but yeah. So inner child healing. It's when I think of inner child healing, I always think of it as saying thank you to the child that went through the things you had to go through to be who you are now. So it's not necessarily, okay, we've got to go back and we've got to find what was hurting that child, because some things are the pattern of life and makes things come into our lives in the way that we've got to deal with it, our own unique journey. The inner child healing for me is saying you've got to thank that child for going through the things that they went through for you to have that mind that you have. Yeah. All right, Gemini. So let's move on to Gemini, Cancer. That's it. I'm just going to take some water. Okay. Again, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing these readings frequently. I'm okay, if you guys like it. All right, so let's move into Cancer. What's coming up for Cancer? Yes, I'll be doing all the signs. So I'm going in order. So I'm on Cancer now. Okay, first card, Cancer. Ooh, Ace of Wands. So there's something that's ignited within you. Maybe maybe it's a change of focus. Maybe it's a change of will, change of passion. You wanted to start something. Maybe you've got this new idea, something zestful for your life, something that's just going to move into something that you want. It's almost like following your passion. And why not? Let's get another card here. Queen of Pentacles, yeah. This is about your money, honey. Queen of Pentacles. So something about, with the Queen of Pentacles, especially in the Egyptian tarot, it's about using your emotional intelligence, your spiritual gifts to be able to manifest something secure for yourself. So with the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus energy, you could be wanting to make your passion grounded. You could be wanting to use the things, your gifts, things that you feel, things that are heart-led, and you're wanting to make it secure. Maybe wanting to use it to make some finances, but there is a huge emphasis on, security, stability, and because it's the Queen of Pentacles, this is you're reaching this point where you completely get it. You get this understanding of what you're supposed to create now. It's just a case of doing it. Okay, next one here. Yep. Nine of Cups, because you want to fulfill some things. You've got all this, emotional expression that you feel, I think for some reason it's been contained for a long time, and now you're wanting to use it as tools. You're wanting to, it's almost as though if you're going to have all these emotions, if you're going to feel all these things, let's use it for something. Let's use it to gain, you know, to gain some stability, some security. Let me use it to fuel my passion. Let's get some clarification. Yeah, Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands definitely is. So yeah, you could be wanting to really do things right now. You really got your heart set on, I just want to create something now. I know what it is that I want to be driven towards, but I know I want my emotions to go. Okay, it's time to make some changes. This is a really good for you, Cancer. I like it. Okay. Yeah, Six of Wands. Yeah, I think, you know, once you put this effort in, you're gonna see rewards come to you already. You know, small indications that you're going in the right direction. So I think this is really good. I think it's now you're coming to a point where you're set on. Okay, let me just explore this space. Let me just explore this drive. Okay, you know, it's been dispersed because, you know, certain things have been happening, but now it's coming into a place of almost like alignment, direction, and because of that, you're getting indications that, yeah, I've got the strength to do it with the Eight of Wands, and because of that, you're going to meet some rewards. So yeah, go for it, Cancer. Yeah, 40 again. Yeah, because you're committed to this idea. This is very fiery, definitely. Four of Wands is, you know, committed to this process of change, committed to this process of development, following your heart space, your desire, your passion. Yes, Cancer. Okay, let's get some angel cards for you, Cancer. Okay, holy love. Yeah, I think this is really lovely because again, it just speaks about you know, self-care, on the higher knowing of love, knowing that you can love yourself in the way that you want. You can love the passion, you can love your heart space, you can love your desire. It's almost like you're allowed to be unafraid of the things that you want. You're allowed to be unafraid to feel, to emote, to get into that vibration where you can use your emotional gifts, because Cancer is very emotionally gifted. Okay, let's get another card for you, Cancer. Opportunity and change. Yeah, definitely speaks of, again, your heart space is creating this possibility for you. It's almost as though you're meeting your future in your now, because you're getting your energy ready, you're getting your heart ready to be able to meet these opportunities. But you know it's taken change. The change hasn't been easy, but you've done a lot of sacrificing, a lot of compromising, a lot of you know, molding into the person that you want to be, and you're starting to, you know, it's starting to let things unbother you. Okay, let's get one more. Composure. This came out again for somebody else. I can't remember which one. There's a few now, we're getting into it. But composure is almost as though you do have this, Cancer has this amazing gift of being able to feel literally every spectrum of emotion, but no one knows. They have this way of you know, keeping their composure, and I think this works for you, allowing yourself to emote when you need to, and bring yourself back into composure and grounding when you also need to. All right, Cancer, let's get into Leo. So again, thank you so much for being here. If you'd like to support the channel, TikTok channel, you can look in at my shop and see my products. There's, oh, hello. this is see here where he said, have a look at the chat. He said, hi mom. That is actually my son there. Yeah, that is my son. Hi son, love you. So yeah, we're going to be doing Leo reading. So let's see what comes up for Leo. All right, Leo, let's see. First card, the Emperor, Major Arcana for Aries. This is something where you've established your ground about something. You've got like a knowing about something. You're taking authority in your life. You're taking charge of the things that you want to do. It's almost no nonsense. You've almost decided, this is what I want to do. This is the direction that I want to take. And so I'm doing it. I'm going to take charge. So let's see what else comes out here for you, Leo. Justice. Justice is a major arcana for Libra. So you could be dealing with paperwork, legal work. You could be dealing with a situation what needs balance. So, you know, it's almost as like the karmic ties have come back around in your favor, and it's becoming aware of something that is out of balance, something that you essentially have got to take charge from. This is like a mindset change. It's an archetypal change because they're major arcana cards. So something that has been brewing there for a long time, and now it's time to make some changes. Now it's time to almost, you know, bring back some of that karma, bring back some of that balance. So it's again in your direction. Ooh, Hierophant. Hierophant is major arcana for Taurus. Again, this could be something to do with, because Hierophant is marriage, it's commitment, it's a long-term issue. Again, this is something that's been around for a long time, this type of mindset. This is a complete change in the way it's supposed to be. Your energies at the moment could feel like you've had to make some major changes. And something that's, you know, because of the Justice cards in the middle, something that has to be pivoted in your direction so you can continue to have a commitment to the situation. There's very strong energies here with the Emperor, Justice, and the Hierophant. It's almost like you're not taking any nonsense. You're declaring that it's got to be a certain way. There's got to be certain changes if we're going to continue to have this stable commitment. If we're going to have this point of view, this direction. Let's get some clarification here for you, Leo. High Priestess. This is something, you know, could be doing with Pisces, major arcana for Pisces. But this is something that was maybe some hidden information. Some things weren't, you know, accessible to your energy, and now it's coming out into the light. Now it's something that you've got to deal with, gain some balance on, get some insight into, taking charge of the situation. Definitely. Let's get another card for you, Leo. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. There's a rhythm that you've got to work on with this. There's something that you've got to grow with this. It's almost just like you're having to plant some seeds. You know, you're having to decipher what is it exactly needs balance, and then put the work into maintaining that balance, because it's clarifying the Justice card here. Let's get a card for the Hierophant as well. The Knight of Pentacles, yeah. It's a slow-moving situation, the Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This situation that has to develop, again, it's about the commitment with the Hierophant here. This is about being committed to an idea, an ideal, a situation, an energetic vibration, something that is not an overnight process, but it's come out to create the balance that is needed for the things that you want to do. All right, Leo, let's get some angel cards for you. Okay, vulnerability and freedom. Yeah, I feel like this is what's happened. There's been an exposure of something where it's almost as like Sometimes we feel like if we let somebody know exactly how we feel, it's going to encage us, but actually creates freedom. And that, you know, because people can't hold your energy in a certain way, they have no right to. So it's almost as though something has been exposed, and it's created a level of freedom. But now that freedom, you want to make sure that it remains balanced. And so you're working towards things, you're being consistent with something. So you know, the balance is in your favor. It just stays in that, you know, the pivot of contentment. But it's something that you've got to work on over time here. Let's get another card for you. Raise your vibration. I feel like I just love when the angel cards clarify the things that I've been saying. Raising your vibration again, because you've got this knowing, you know, this is what you have to do to almost keep maintaining that sense of balance, making sure your vibration stays at the, you know, the right attunement here. Let's get another card for you. Yeah, joy and contentment. Yeah. Yeah, again, this is where you want to be. This is what you're committed to, the ideal that you're committed to. So you're knowing that you've got to always be in that fluctuation of, again, keeping your vibration at a certain notion, but using your authority, using your knowing, using your decisiveness to continue the process. Okay, Leo, thank you so much. We're going to move on to Virgo. Okay, Virgo, thank you again for being here. I really, really, really appreciate it. This is my first live, so whew, sweat beads. Again, if you like the channel, would like to support the channel, please have a look at my shops, and you can see what products are available. Everything is inspired by spirituality, astrology, and everything's designed by me. Because you've got to let life inspire you. All right, Virgo, let's get into it. One more. Okay, Virgo. First card, Virgo, the Devil. The Devil's major arcana for Capricorn. So there's a situation that you're being held to, or somebody wants to hold you to a situation. They feel like, you know, the situation where you feel like you can't do without it. With the Devil card here, you know, it's like spiritually being connected to something, whether it's good or bad. Let's have a look to see what it could be. You're really definitely connected to an idea, an idealism here, concept here, belief, or somebody could be feeling that way about you. Let's see. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. You're connected to starting again. You're wanting to change the way certain things feel. I think you're wanting to alleviate the connection that somebody's having, or the way something's felt, like something feels chained, something was weighing you down, and now you're wanting to focus on your own version of stability, security, something that is for you, something that you've created for yourself here. Okay, let's get another card. Yeah, Two of Wands. Yeah, this is definitely thinking forward. You're thinking about, you know, where's your drive going to be put? Where's your energy going to be spent? You're thinking far reaching. You're thinking about future plans. You're definitely wanting to cut some ties with certain things. I feel like you felt like your energy's been drained. Like certain people have drained your energy. Certain mindsets, you know, they want to keep you in a certain place, but you're focused on reaching further, reaching forward, because you want new stability, new security. Okay, let's get some clarification. Yeah, Ten of Swords. So it definitely speaks about there's been things in the past that have really tried to cage you. With the Ten of Swords, it's almost like a mental type of, archetypal mind that's tried to keep you in a certain pattern, because they don't want you to grow. It's almost like if you grow, then it shows, it creates concern for them, because then they have to grow. If they keep you at a certain level, certain vibration, then they don't have to worry. They don't have to worry. They can have you how they want. Let me just put my charger in. Hold on. Okay. But I think you've become completely aware of this. You've become aware of this mindset, and you've been able to do something about it. You've been able to move out of the way it feels into a new direction. So this is what you're trying to do. You're focusing on what it means for you, what security means for you. Let's get some more clarification. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. This is a recurring theme. So this is something that you're going to have to work on. You know, it's almost like you have an indication now of what it feels like, where it's taken you, where it's brought you from. And now you're planting these seeds, you know, maybe looking at stability in a certain way. Maybe you're wanting to put your money into certain things, you know, small pockets of money so you can grow some ideas that you have. Okay, let's get another card here. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. You're working on making yourself, you know, independent from an old situation. You're wanting to make sure that you have security, stability, making sure that you have all your own. Because of something's happened, I think because there's been this tie to something. It's made you learn some things. It's made you learn that you've got to rely on your own sense of stability, grow your own stability. So you're not relying on certain patterns to keep you know, to keep you secure, or certain people to keep you secure, certain energies. You're wanting to do it for yourself here. Okay, Virgo, let's get some angel cards for you. So if you've got any questions here, just direct them towards the angel cards. Let's see if they can answer the question for you. Again, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Okay, Virgo. Oh, wow. Ask and receive. It was just what we were saying. I think you've got to have there's some things, some knowing that you have, Virgo. There's some knowing of where it's gone. And because that feeling has been such a lingering feeling, it's almost as though you're at the point of wanting to know exactly what do you need to go into the future. You're asking, and it's okay to ask here. It's okay to ask for the things that you want, because you will end up manifesting them. Let's get another card here for you. Yeah, compassion. This is definitely Virgo. Virgos, you have this ability to, although you can see the detail and everything, and you can see what needs to be perfected, you can also have this compassion for people. So you know why some people, because wounded people wound other people. So sometimes you can understand that, you know why where they're coming from, why they're doing certain things, why they're projecting certain things onto you, and you can let it be. Just learn from it. Okay, let's get one more card here. Oh, no. Yes. Yes, Virgo. You have a right to say no. You have a right to let your energy just be with you, be contained. You have a right to, again, move away from certain situations. You have a right to live. All right, Virgo. Thank you so much. Let's move on to Libra. Okay, thank you again for being here. I really appreciate it. So we're going to do Libra now. Let's see what energies are available for Libra. Again, thank you for being here. I'm going to be doing lives. I'm thinking to do lives 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6:30. See what happens. So they're going to consist of tarot readings. Also going to be doing astrology chart readings. We're going to do some forecasting. We're going to be analysing some potential celebrity charts. See if I can, if that's okay. I don't even know if you can do that on TikTok, but we'll see anyway. So and then also some spiritual talk, so talking about you know, just metaphysical subjects, esoteric subjects. Okay, Libra, let's move into what Libra's energy has. First card, the Hermit. You've been keeping your energy to yourself, Libra, as major arcana for Virgo. You've had to go into this methodical mindset where you're thinking about processes. You're thinking about, you know, how certain things how things have got to this point, how things have made you feel. What is it that is around you? And you're really getting an understanding, a higher minded understanding about the processes of your life, essentially. With the Hermit, it's gaining enlightenment with these things. It's gaining enlightenment into your life, into the things that you've done, into the energies that are around you, essentially. Let's get another card for you, Libra. Ten of Swords. Yeah, this speaks of, you know, a mind containment, whether it's, you know, based on your own actions, being worried about something, or based on something exterior to you, where people have been trying to hold you in a certain position, not wanting you to have a clear direction about things, but it's made you go into a mindset of, you know, methods, knowing, you know, understanding why, what is the process of things, why are things certain, you know, enlightening experiences here. Let's get another card for you, Libra. Eight of Cups. Yeah, so Eight of Cups, you're wanting to detach yourself from certain old emotions, certain negative emotions. You're wanting to leave certain things behind. You've had a lot of thought about the why of, you know, certain feelings, why in certain movements that they're projecting onto you, why are people, why have certain people done things in the way. With the Eight of Cups, you're just wanted to move away from a situation. You've gained growth from it, you've gained enlightenment, and now you wanted to move out of a certain situation. Okay, let's get some clarification. Five of Cups, yeah, something's definitely been holding, you know, something has held you. You know, something felt heavy on the heart here. You know, it felt, you know, emotionally draining. You've had to keep your energy for yourself. You've had to become enlightened about some certain things. And so it's been heavy sitting, but it's changed you. Okay, King of Wands, yeah. He's almost like you're getting a new sense of your insight. You know, what is your passion? This is also Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius card, where you want to drive something with passion. You want to knock out, you know, new lease of life. You want to take away these old concepts, whether it's your concepts or other people's that are projecting onto you. You just want to, it's almost like you had enough of it. You're changing the way your action is, and you're being more decisive about things that you want. You're not looking at the past in the same way anymore. Okay, let's get one more card for you, Libra. King of Pentacles, yeah. You focus on the money, focus on the grind. There is maybe there's a situation that's financially based. You're having to focus on it. You're having to focus on the drive. You focus on growth. With the King of Pentacles, it's like a knowing, the actions that go towards growing stability, growing security, and this is where you are at the moment. So let's get some angel cards for you, Libra. So if there's any questions that you feel like you've got, you can direct them at the cards, see if the cards answer them for you. Okay. It's spiritual growth, yeah. Definitely, this is what the Hermit is all about for you, Libra. Spiritual growth is a knowing. There's things that you've gone through. You've had to have this great awareness about. It's almost like you've gone into the light, in between the lines of life. You started to understand the patterns. You understand why certain things have come towards you. It's almost like a very quite karmic energy here. But you've had some enlightenment about this, and it's changed you. Blessing, abundance. It's changed for the better. It's changing for the better because this new sense of knowing, this new sense of growth that you've gone through, it's almost like it's changed your vibration. It's creating the things that you want. You know, a new sense of happiness that's coming into your life, and you're meeting it. You're wanting to walk towards it here. Yeah. Mother, Father, God. Mother, Father, God is, you know, an indication of knowing that there's more than us. You know, that there was life, love, energy before we existed, before we had awareness. Mother, Father, God is about creation. It's about knowing that we came into this place through the process of creation. So it's knowing that you can create. It's knowing that, you know, some things are almost designed for you. There's the way that you've had to feel, the way you've had to do things is so you can get into this process of what are you going to create next. It's really beautiful. Thank you so much, Libra. Okay, we're going to move into Scorpio's energy. Let's get some. Yeah, we did Gemini. Gemini, you had a decision to make. There was something that you were a bit indecisive at the moment, and you wanted to. It's almost as though you had to have this direction. It's like you've got a knowing. Something's happening at the moment where you're becoming very decisive, and it's allowing yourself to move into the direction that you want. So that is for you, Gemini. So again, if you're wanting to join me on lives for readings and other spiritual talks, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, 6:30. And I'll be going through. When I do the tarots, I think Fridays is going to be a tarot day, but we'll see. If it's popular, we'll do more days. And so you can see all of the signs. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio, first card, 5 of Swords. So there is this something within the mindset, something's wrestling with your thoughts. Maybe it might be a situation, it might be some information that where you're just having to go into your mind space to clear some things out, but it hasn't felt comfortable. You know, something that you've got to, well, there's things that you're acknowledging and you're wanting to clear this space so you can have peace. But before peace is the wrestle. So you wanted to clear some space at the moment, some mind space, Scorpio. Yeah, Ace of Wands, yeah. Something has got you fired up here, Scorpio. You want to take some direction. Something's made you passionate at the moment because it's almost as though the 5 of Swords, I feel like because it's almost like an external energy that's quite antagonizing, wanting to just shake you up, wanting your attention in some way. And with the Ace of Wands, it's almost like it's making you heated about it. So you wanted to make some decisions, move away from the situation, find a process of, you know, completely making the situation devoid of your energy. Let's get another card here. Yeah, the Knave of Cups. The Knave of Cups is like the Page of Cups. So again, yeah, this is creating a newness within your energy. Something has sparked you. Something the mind has wrestled with something, and now it's just created almost like a trigger where you just want to move away from a situation. And your learning approach is almost like emotional strategy. You're learning just how to deal with this situation using your emotional intelligence. And Scorpio is the one for that. Scorpio know how to move through situations using their emotional intelligence. So because you felt this, it's this triggering feeling, you're moving in a way. I feel like there's like emotional strategy. You're learning a situation for some reason. Let's get some more cards. The Lovers, yeah. The Lovers, major arcana for Gemini. Again, this could be this is about polarity. So this is a duality between you and another person's energy. It could be a love type of situation. Again, it could be a passionate situation, or it could just be a situation where it's making you focus on it so you can take precedence over something. Like if this 5 of Swords mind wrestle situation is here, then you've got to do something to overcome this. So not allowing this energy to supersede, the rational part of you. Let's get the Ace of Wands clarification. The Magician, yeah. You're manifesting Yeah, definitely. With the Magician, it's a nice strategic card, knowing that you've got all the tools you need to overcome a situation, knowing that you've got to delve into it in the way that you need to manifest this situation, manifest your way out of the situation, out of the way it feels, because there's an element of it that's trying to control your mind space, but you're so aware of this. Yeah, Knight of Cups, yeah. So yeah, you become so much more wise with this. You know, it has been a very confusing type of situation where you've had to really dive into your emotions. So you are, you know, becoming it's highlighting how aware you are of the situation. All right, Scorpio, let's get some angel cards for you. All right. Cut the cords, yes. Cut the cords. It definitely speaks again. Like this is, again, it's clarifying exactly what we've been saying in the reading. You know, it's been able to understand the situation so you know how to cut away from the situation so it doesn't have a negative impact on you. But you've got to cut the way it feels. Okay, let's get another card. We've got two. Oh, we've got three here. Okay, forgiveness and understanding. Yes, you've got to have this approach. You've got to understand why. You've got to, although some things may feel difficult, you have got to have a process of forgiveness. And then learning experience, again, we're learning how this feels, learning how to be emotionally strategic with some situations. And then no. We're saying no to some situation. We're saying we're not having it anymore. Okay, Scorpio, thank you so much. And let's move into Sagittarius. We're almost there. Whew. Okay, Sagittarius. First card, the Fool card, major arcana for Aries. So you're wanting to take a chance with something. You're wanting to, you know, new step. I feel like you just, at this moment, you've got to a point of intention. You're just forgetting how certain things feel. You want to jump into something new. But again, with jumping something new, you've got to be cautious that, you know, it is definitely something that you want to do, something that you want to commit to. So let's get another card for you. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. Yeah, so there's a lot of action here. You know, you're really feeling like something's final with certain things. You want to end the way certain projections have been onto you. You wanted to take up a new challenge. You want to, it's almost like the passion has been ignited here, and you're wanting to follow a direction regardless of the outcome. You're not even concerned about the outcome. You just want to change the way certain things feel. Nine of Cups, yeah. The Nine of Cups, we've got 0099. So this is about finalizing the way certain things feel. This is, you know, this feeling of, you know, having so much in your life, but it's been to the point where it's maybe overwhelmed you. And at the moment, you want to take a chance on yourself. You want to take a chance on the things that you believe change the way certain things feel. Let's get some clarification. Two of Wands, yeah. You're far-reaching. You're thinking further. You're thinking for the future. You're that's where you're at. What's changing the way you feel now is because you're envisioning what it is for the future for you. You're thinking further ahead. So this is what it is. You're changing your vibration here. Morning. Three of Cups, yeah. It's almost as though it's so good to have those who understand your energy around you. Those people that can connect with you. Having the right people that have the same understanding, outlook, vibration. This is what you've got to keep with you. Those people that helps to fuel your passion. So when things are feeling uncertain, unsure, you can have that interaction with others, that knowing, because they've got the same mindset as you, they've got the same outlook as you, and they genuinely want the best for you. So I think this is where it comes into play with the Fool card. It's almost like you're okay if you don't know where things are going. You're okay with not knowing the outcome because you have the right people around you. You have the right guides around you. So whatever situation you get into, whether difficult or not, you've got the right, backing. Okay, let's get another card. Oh, High Priestess, yeah. This is a spiritual knowing. You've known this for a long time. You've known that you've had to make some changes. And this is why you felt this tension within you, because you almost created this spiritual awareness for yourself. You know that you have to make some changes. And for you, Sagittarius, you know you've got to take some chances. And Sag, you do that. You are about taking those chances. No one stops you. All right, let's get some angel cards here for you, Sagittarius. Guardian angel. Yeah, it's again, sometimes your friends can be the guardian angels that, they walk on this earth with us. They help us flow in the knowing that we've got to hear sometimes. Sometimes we're uncertain of certain things, and just having those words of encouragement, whether it's spiritually, whether it's through your guides, or whether it's through your friendships around you, this is what keeps you connected. Okay, vulnerability and freedom. I think definitely this has been something for you. This is that tension because you feel like you've been exposed to certain feelings, and with that, the vulnerability, sometimes it can be scary, and because we don't know why we're feeling that way, or sometimes we don't really know what a situation is. But in that sense as well, it gains such clarity about the things that you want. When you focus on the tension, keeps you focused on what you need to change, and then hence freedom. All right, let's get one more card for you, Sagittarius. Yes, okay, I just said it. Sagittarius is an indication to go for it, honey. Go for it, whatever it is that you want. Your first card was the Fool card, and it's come back to itself with this Yes card. It's okay, yes, take a chance, because you have the right people around you. Those people that will support your decisions. They won't let you fall. They want the best for you. So this is brilliant, Sagittarius. Okay, thank you. So we're going to move on to Capricorn energy. Again, if you like the readings, really, thank you. And if you want to support the channel, then you can have a look at my shop. I've got lots of products in there where you can, just have a look around. Okay, Capricorn. Okay, first card, Six of Cups. There's an emotional knowing here. There's something that you're waiting for, something that you're going to be you're spiritually waiting for something to be given to you. It's almost though you're putting this action, you're putting this knowing, these thoughts, this pattern. You've created something for yourself, where it's created this emotional knowing. So it's almost you've had this relationship with spirit. Your spiritual beliefs, that if you put the effort into something, you get it back. As like a knowing here. You've got this feeling of something coming towards you. Let's get another card for you, Capricorn. The Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, definitely. There's something that you want to start. You want to begin again with something. You've created this process, huge process, where it's just help you just regain some of your confidence, your passion. It's ignited you. This knowing has ignited something within you to start something. Queen of Pentacles. Yes, Capricorn, this is your own energy here. Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. This is about using your spiritual gifts to be able to create an awareness to manifest exactly the things that you want, whether it's monetary value, security, stability, creating something for yourself, something that you can leave behind. It's like emotional legacy in a sense. Let's get some clarification. Queen of Cups, yeah, you're definitely using your spiritual gifts here. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. But you're using your emotional intuition. You've become such an, a great manifester. With the Queen, it's a high knowing of how to use your emotional intuition, how to use your space, how to grow. Let's get another card here. Seven of Pentacles. This is a frequent card that keeps coming out. Seven of Pentacles is about planting the seeds to grow, to manifest. You're waiting for things to happen. This is definitely about security here. You've got a passion for building on something, and you're just allowing things to grow. There's no rush here. You're just allowing things to move in the way they're supposed to. Yeah, Eight of Wands. Yeah, definitely. Although you want it to be slow, something is going to change. It's going to create some fast action with the Ace of Wands here. It's going to create a speed, a momentum. A momentum is happening because of the seeds that you're planting here, Capricorn. Capricorn, let's get some angel cards for you, honey. Courage and bravery, yes. I think this is what it is. Having to have that courage to be able to follow your passion. It's not something that everyone can do. But Capricorn, you've been wanting to do this for a long time. You've been in this space of just knowing and having to use your intuitive gifts, your emotional intelligence to be able to manifest the things that you want. And because of that, because of the bravery that you've had, the ability to dive into your own sense of courage is creating some building here. It's creating some security here for you. Okay, let's get another card. Ask and receive. I think this came out for Virgo. I'm not sure. But yeah, ask and receive. Yeah, because I feel like sometimes Capricorns, they don't like to ask. They just assume that they can do everything on their own. But with this, especially because if they have this emotional knowing, then they're thinking, oh, I don't need to ask anybody for help. But yes, it is okay to ask. It is okay to be able to say, this is for me. I should be able to be entitled to achieve this. You get the things that you want. Get the things that you're aiming for here, Capricorn. Yeah, spiritual growth. Yeah, I think this came up for Libra as well. This is definitely about the things that you've gone through, Capricorn. You've had this emotional knowing, you've had this spiritual knowing, and you've worked towards it. You've worked within the pattern of that knowing to create things, to make seeds, to grow seeds, because again, you've had this spiritual growth, this awareness. Okay, Capricorn. I love that. So Capricorn, we're going to move into Aquarius energy. Let's see what's available for Aquarius. 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 Okay, Aquarius, first card, Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands definitely speaks of wanting to move, wanting to create some action here. And maybe there might be some, uncomfortable feelings. You know, there's an energy that you're wanting to remove, or you're wanting to just move away from, because the seven of wands is quite a defensive energy. So it means that there may be some actions towards you that you may feel uncomfortable with, and you just want to just draw back from that, remove some of the things that are in the way for you here. Let's get another card for Aquarius. Magician, yeah. Because you want to focus on manifesting. It's almost as though you have everything around you, and maybe because of that, maybe because it's been seen that you have the tools around you, you have everything around you, that could be making certain energies feel uncomfortable, and they want to let you know, but you're having to just focus on this manifestation here. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles speaks of keeping certain things, your concepts of security, stability to yourself. So the things that you're manifesting, you've got to almost as though be very delicate about how you manifest, not making sure that you're not having your energy distracted by, the concerns of others. You're keeping your energy focused on the things that you're trying to harness, the things that you're trying to develop here. Get some clarification. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, yeah, because people see there's some growth with you, Aquarius. There's some growth that you're having. You're creating this, maybe it's a financial plan, something that involves growth of money, growth of stability, security. And because of that, it could be making certain individuals feel uncomfortable. But you just got to focus on your process of manifestation. Yeah, Nine of Cups, yeah. Because, yeah, some people wanted to make some things overwhelming, but for you, you just feel just happiest when you're being able to use all the tools, being able to see the direction that it takes for you, the things that, certain things that you're doing, the way it makes people feel. When you see that it's doing good for others, that is what it's almost like that spirit of things keeps you going. And you're not worrying about the negative that comes from it, because that's your focus. It's almost like you're driven to succeed in a way that it helps not just you, but it helps those around you. Okay, let's get another card here. Five of Swords, yeah. Five of Swords, again, is almost like creating some tension within the mind. It's just almost as though you've got to see certain situations that do create tension, so then you can focus on removing the tension without knowing what to remove. How would we know? So you've got to feel the tension. So it could create a wrestle of the mind, because again, your sense of growth compared to what some people want for you could be different. It could be causing a conflict here. So let's get some angel cards for you, Aquarius. Okay, let's get a card for you, Aquarius. Yeah, self-acceptance. Yeah, I think you just got this knowing for yourself. You completely get it. Like there's certain things that are outside of your control, and certain things that are. You can just focus on what it is that you need to control. You can't control the way people want to feel about you. You can't control the fact that you're focused on growth, and it's not just making you happy, but other people happy. You're helping others. You can't be affected by the way it makes other people feel if they don't want to see that same growth for you. You've got to stay in your own energy of knowing what's for you and connect with those that are for you. Sacred plan, yeah. I think you just got this knowing as well, Aquarius. You've got this knowing. This is what, again, your purpose of continuing, because, again, it makes you feel good to do the things you do, and then knowing that it connects in a way that it's almost like it helps others. It helps their future. It helps their direction. You feel as though that is part of this, again, sacred plan. You've got this knowing. Let's get one more card for the Aquarius. Yeah, surrender. I love it. I really love this for your Aquarius because it really speaks about just accepting, again, self-acceptance and acceptance of the plan that's for you. Just knowing that it's okay. Just knowing that you are allowed to surrender to your own thoughts, surrender to your own desires and passions, and let it just drive you. You know, not trying to control the situations that are basically trying to distract you in a way. They're trying to distract your energy so that you have less power for the things that you want to do. No. We don't want that, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, going to move into Pisces, the last sign, but not the least, honey. They've all got an order. All right, Pisces. Let's see what's available for Pisces. One more shuffle. Okay, Pisces. You've been patient. How was it? You was patient, Aquarius. Well done. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. You waited so long. Oh, honey. Thank you very much. Okay, first card, Pisces. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, so there is this wanting to make sure that you have like stability. Your focus is on growth, financial growth, secure growth. There is something about the way you want things to feel. You want to feel secure at the moment. You want to feel secure in maybe your home space, your financial space, your full sense of security here. So maybe you're working towards something. Something's happened, a finality that's made you so aware of your need to make things secure. Yeah, 8 of Wands. There's some action needed here. There's some actions needed to take place to make sure that you are developing this sense of security. And I think this is what it is. You're trying to ignite this drive. You know there's a process, and it's just following through with this process here. Okay. Yeah, 5 of Swords. Yeah, because it's, again, the 5 of Swords is like a mind tension card. I feel like it creates tension. It creates this awareness. It creates a competitivity over, the energies within us that we don't think about, we stir about. So something's creating a focus. I think as well, you're just having, there's some insecurities about security and stability. So it's making a focus, and there's some actions that need to be taken here. Yeah, the Tower card. Yeah, something's happened here. Something's happened, Pisces, where it's created a complete mindset change. And now because of the way it's shaking you up, now your focus is on security. Your focus is on feeling safe, secure, making sure that there is, room for you to be able to move in the way that you want, have this freedom, but still feel comfortable in your environment, in your situation. The Knave of Swords, this is like the Page of Swords. So this is a learning process, something that you've got to, maybe you've got to relearn some actions. Maybe you've got to learn the process of gaining this stability, this growth. Learn to be able to, if you want to implement some things, if you want to implement this secure idea, mindset, it's almost like you've got to learn the pattern. And maybe that's what the action is. Maybe you've got to take strides into developing your concepts of security here. Okay, yeah, 3 of Wands. Yeah, this is definitely about trying to create some growth here. This is definitely a future thinking, but the tension, the mind's tension has to remain sometimes. So you stay focused on the action. You don't get complacent and just think, okay, this feels secure, when it's not completely the full plan of security that you want. You've got to, it's keeping that focus because you've got a grander idea of security, because some things have happened and now you're like, okay, I need this to be secure. So keeping connected to that, the energy of it. Okay, Pisces, let's get some angel cards for you. Okay. Expect miracles. This is lovely. And yes, you can. You can. You don't have to feel so tired by the way the tension feels, you know, not allowing that to confine you, but knowing that this process that you're going through is so you can feel free. So expect things to change. You're allowed to know that things can change for you, Pisces. Yep. Do the work. This is what we were saying about the action, the process of learning this pattern that you've got to take to create this security that you want. It's doing the work. And yeah, this is maybe where the tension is, because things have felt a certain way. And Pisces, you go on feeling. Things have felt a certain way, but now to be able to create this new vision that you have for yourself, you have to tap into the feeling. And that tapping into the feeling is involving doing some work related to it as well. So yes, it may feel hard, but this is what you want, honey. Some changes. Yeah, signs and reminders. Love this for you, Pisces. Stay connected to the why. Stay connected to the way it makes you feel, knowing that you're going to be, that you're set on your journey, that it's doing things, you're making changes. Ultimately, that tension that you feel sometimes, you know, that may feel hard now, but I'm telling you, you're going to feel appreciative of that later on because of the work that you've put in, the process that you put on. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed doing that. Again, it was my first live. I was like sweating. Oh, jeez. But I really, really enjoyed it. So, yeah, we're doing it again. So thank you so much. And I'm really, really grateful and lots of love.